Hello everyone and welcome back to this brand new Magic the Gathering Arena video. Now I'm sorry I've been away for like the past month, but university had been killing me with exams and deadlines. But you're not here to listen to that. You're here to watch Jank, and Jank you will watch. So this deck wasn't my personal idea, it was inspired by one of my subscribers, Jace. So Jace, thank you for recommending this on Discord. And if any of you want to recommend any deck to me, I'll leave my Discord information down below and feel free to tell me whatever you want to see me play. So without further ado, let's get into the deck. This deck is built around Luminous Broodmoth, and we're trying to abuse the flying counter thing. Now how are we going to do that? We're using Soul Diviner. So Soul Diviner says I can remove a counter from a creature to draw a card. Now, that comes in very handy. Why? Because now I can remove the flying counter from Broodmoth and then have Broodmoth bring back a creature infinitely. So what do we need? We need a sack outlet, which is exactly Woe Strider. And now, the only missing piece we have for this amazing combo is a way to untap Soul Diviner. And did someone say Corridor Monitor? Because that's exactly what we were using. So the loop is basically to have Luminous Broodmoth, Woe Strider, Soul Diviner, and Monitor on the field. And yes, I do know it's a 4-card combo, but like it's Jank and Jack and it's fun. I'll show you the loop on against Sparky before we get into our game, so don't worry about that if you do not understand how it works just yet. Now, most of the deck is just a way for me to get to the combo, like Shimmer of Possibility helps me get into the combo pieces. Corpse Churn also does the exact same thing. Teferi makes sure our combo stays protected. Oath of Kaya and Shatter make sure that we stay alive, and Sorin is the best addition I made to the deck, because Sorin is literally an extra combo piece. Because imagine I'm missing a Broodmoth, I play Sorin -4, get back Broodmoth. I'm missing a Strider, Sorin -3, get back Strider. Sorin makes this deck much more consistent and much more resilient to removal. That's gonna be pretty much it for the deck. I'm gonna show you the deck against Sparky. Now, you did ask me, you probably asked yourself, how do I win? Of course we use Thassa's Oracle to win. Now, after I draw all of my deck with Soul Diviner, we play Thassa's Oracle and we just win. So that's gonna be pretty much it for the deck. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in the games. So the Jank is going to begin. So this is the loop. We need all of these 4 cards on the field, and of course a Teferi to protect the combo. So what do? We sacrifice Corridor Monitor, and because Broodmoth is on the field, it's gonna get back Corridor Monitor with a what? A flying counter. Now, on the stack of this trigger of untapping, what can you do? You can like press submit. Before resolving it, you would tap Soul Diviner to remove this flying counter from this creature. Now what does that do? It draws us a card, and this ability is still on the stack, but it has no flying counter anymore. So you can just loop this, you can just now sacrifice Corridor Monitor once again. It's gonna come back with a what? A flying counter that you're gonna remove over and over and over again, and eventually you're just gonna draw out all of your deck, and this is how the combo works. So I hope you will enjoy the games, and I'll see you soon. So game number 1 of Luminous Jank is underway, and I hope you guys missed hearing me rant, because I am about to rant a lot in this video, because like I'm playing a 4-card combo deck, meaning that I'm gonna probably lose most of my combo pieces and get to rant. This hand is super good because it has 3 of our combo pieces. We just need another white source and a Woe Strider, and we're literally done with the combo. Now our opponent has Thalia Sleeves, which means that he probably has some kind of interaction. And let's hope he does not have good interaction. He's playing red. I hate those red mages. Teferi is such a good... oof, we have all of the combo pieces in hand. We're just missing one land. Now Teferi is a super good draw, because right now I can set up the Soul Diviner Teferi loop, meaning that I can plus Teferi every turn, use Soul Diviner to draw a card, basically turning this Teferi into a slightly less good Hero of Dominaria. Because like, we do draw an extra card per turn, but we just won't untap 2 lands. So let's see. What did I miss most about making videos? I just missed being able to like zone off every couple of days and just like make a video, play some Jank and enjoy. I'm probably gonna bounce the Druid, do I? Now that's a good question. Next turn we're probably gonna play the Mothra, and then we're probably gonna the turn after try to go for Monitor Strider and then win that way. I'm not gonna bounce anything because I don't think it's worth it. Now we do slow down our opponent, but I don't think it's gonna make that big of a difference. Watching him play Shifting Ceratops and kill my Teferi just because I said that. I mean, you don't even need Teferi, I just need this to stay, and then next turn you can just win with Strider Monitor. So Risen Reef is fine. I'm fine with my opponent doing anything except please don't play Agent of Treachery. For the love of everything that is holy, please no Agent of Treachery. So we're gonna just draw a card with Soul Diviner. Soul Diviner, thank you for being such a janky card. So we're still missing a land, but I think we're gonna be fine. Do I bounce something? I mean, the only logical thing to bounce would be Risen Reef, and maybe that would force him to kind of replay his turn. I mean, I'm trying to just have this loop set up next turn. Shatter the Sky is not what I want. I just want a land. Please, just a land. I literally just want a land. Now we're gonna have 3 shots at drawing a land. Why? Because I'm gonna Soul Diviner next turn Teferi. Then I'm gonna untap Soul Diviner with Monitor, then draw again, maybe try to get a land that way. And if that also doesn't work, I'm just gonna draw for turn. So I have 3 chances to draw a land, and I do believe in the abilities to draw a land with drawing 3 cards. I mean, I am playing 25 if I'm not wrong. So let's see. Alright, Risen Reef is fine, and we are potentially going to combo off next turn. So let's do this. For the love of jank, let's do this. If I pull off this combo in my first game, I'm probably gonna like try to replay another game and try to pull it off another time. And I can't wait to see my opponent's face when like he realizes that, what is my opponent doing? I tried to play this deck yesterday for testing, and people would always get tilted when they would lose to a jank deck like this. So we do not draw our land the first time. Can we do it, deck? Deck, please, please. No, not an untapped land. I mean, not a tapped land. Let's try to do it. Let's try to do it. Let's try to do this. And of course, I tap all of my white sources just in case I want to play my other Teferi. Land? No, this is not fun, game. This is not fun at all. It's fine. It's fine. Land off the top is not something I need, and potentially, if nothing happens, we can still play the combo next turn. I should have kept the land on top, because it would have meant that I can play Teferi and Woe Strider, meaning that no interaction would happen to the combo. What would be annoying if my opponent keeps his Thassa up, and now if he keeps his Thassa up, he can just tap our Soul Diviner and ruin the combo that way. Alright, so opponent still has 5 mana open. I don't think he's gonna play a Wrath because he has his Risen Reefs and his... Alright, so combo is officially online. Combo is online. I repeat, combo is online. And yes, I am way too excited about this, but come on, it's a 4-card combo deck. That's going to work. Let's do this. Alright, opponent, finish. You're playing a cool deck yourself, but it's time for Broodmoth to shine. And like, I don't know if I like this art more or like the original art. Like the Godzilla series is super nice, like with art and things. But I do like the original Broodmoth more. So let's see. Opponent bounces his Risen Reef. Opponent, you can do whatever you want. You're gonna lose next turn. So do we have enough mana to play Strider and Thassa's Oracle? Yes, we do. Because we can just tap this, and this, and then have it. So let's Corpse Churn, try to get into our Oracle. We do not, sadly. We do not hit even anything. And combo is online. Let's hope my opponent lets me do it. Alright, so we're gonna create this, sure. Okay, so that's how it works. Again, Corridor Monitor is gonna get sacrificed. It's gonna come back with a flying counter. Now, make sure to press full control on this first step. Submit, and have this trigger not resolve yet. Before it resolves, tap your Soul Diviner to now remove the flying counter from Monitor, and now it untaps, alright? So now it untaps, and now the loop is officially set up. So let's continue. We do not want this. And now this is going to take a while, so if my opponent lets me play it out, I'm gonna probably make it like 1.5 speed, 2 times speed, just so to spare you the details. Let's untap this. I mean, it doesn't matter because we can always just do it after that. Like, I mean, okay, so this doesn't happen. We can just like Soul Diviner, Monitor, and then just repeat the loop. We don't have to always do it on the stack. Okay, so Oracle is in hand. Now all we need to do is very simple. We just need to draw all of our deck, which is like very casual things, I mean. So we just need 38 more clicks. I don't think my opponent is understanding what the hell is happening. Or he's enjoying it. So if I get to do all of this, I'm gonna spare you the details. So going into game 2 of Luminous Jank, and I'm sorry I was not able to show the combo, but like I sadly disconnected and I was not able to finish all of this. So let's try to pull off the combo this time. We have the Soul Diviner and the Mothra, meaning we're just missing a Strider and the untapped creature. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting the name. So we're gonna be theoretically fine, especially if we like get to curve out Soul Diviner into Sorin. We have 2 tries to draw lands, so I think it should be fine. We're gonna draw a land next turn and then play this, the Temple, scry a land, scry a card bottom, draw a land, and we're gonna be fine for the rest of the game. This is what happens when you believe in Magic. Believing makes you win, unless you disconnect, of course. So opponent is taking a very hard look at his hand because, like, you know, this casual game is gonna decide the fate of his Magic career, and he still thinks on whether or not he should keep this hand because, like, you know, winning this game is very important to everyone. So let's take a second to appreciate how cool Luminous Broodmoth looks. Like, look at this skyscraper. Look how cool it is. Like, as a civil engineer, I can't help but like look at it and be amazed. What else can we look and be amazed at during this time? Look at how amazing this skull is. Like just look at it. Look at the pain and suffering that the animal is showing while he's dead. What else can we appreciate? Look, okay, and the deck is just that good. Let's go into game number 3. Going into game number 3 of Luminous Jank, what we're trying to do is we're trying to pull off the combo without A, my opponent conceding on me, B, my opponent roping me to death. Okay, opponent looks like he's a nice guy. Or C, my opponent just killing me because he's playing mono red aggro. So we're gonna Temple, scry, Shatter the Sky bottom. We're trying to set up the Soul Diviner on turn 2 and Teferi on turn 3 because that's a very good line of play. Opponent is playing some kind of... Alright, so we can definitely set up Soul Diviner, Teferi. Let's hope he's not playing Dispute. Please don't be playing Dispute. Alright, so good thing is that opponent is not playing Dispute. Meaning that, yes, thank you opponent, I play Jank. Opponent probably has a Quench. I mean, what other reason would you keep double blue? Teferi resolves. I'm very surprised that Teferi resolves. We're just gonna Soul Diviner, draw and then pass. Yes, thank you opponent, thank you. I appreciate you liking this deck. What is our opponent doing? Is it Brazen Borrow or bounce or Teferi? Is it or just Soul Diviner bounce? What are you doing opponent? Please tell me what are you doing. Oops, alright, so I don't know what's the oops. Please don't concede. 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 Alright, so opponent does not concede that, thankfully. We're just gonna Temple to scry even more. Shimmer is a good spell, so we're gonna keep that on top. We're gonna plus Teferi. We're gonna Soul Diviner, draw a card, Corridor Monitor, untap Soul Diviner, draw another card. I mean, that's a good play. Opponent seems like he's a nice person, so like thank you opponent for being a good sport.
Plan B, as soon as I think of one.
Thanks opponent, thanks. So what we're trying to do is to draw all of our combo pieces, which are at this stage are not many actually, believe it or not. We just need to draw our Strider and our Luminous Broodmoth and that's it. Opponent, please draw your land. Please draw your land. Yes, good job opponent. We're just gonna plus our Teferi. We're gonna Soul Diviner. I should have scried first. Yeah, let's cancel. Okay, let's scry first. So Temple, no land. I think we have enough lands in this hand. So let's Soul Diviner.
Do you want me to phase you out of time?
No, I do not want you to phase me out of time, Teferi. Let's just play our Strider. Or do we just double Shimmer? I think double Shimmer is a better option. Corpse Churn is a good spell, because now we can just try to dig for more combo pieces. And let's just attack for 1. Let's just assert dominance and attack for 1. I think Corpse Churn is better than just like anything, because like it gets our deck to be a bit thinner. And we get to like see more of our deck, so I think that's better. Alright, so opponent, Fires of Invention, I mean, like, I think it's fine. Like, our opponent was late enough to get to this, so I think we should be covered anyways. We're probably gonna bounce the Fires, although that's gonna cost us a card with Diviner. That doesn't matter, I don't think we need that many cards at this stage. Opponent, please don't have a board wipe. Please don't have a board wipe. Another Fires of Invention. Meaning that I'm probably not gonna bounce it because it's not gonna get us to do anything. Actually, we can double bounce, that's also an option. Double bounce and then play the Strider. Yeah, that's I think something I'm gonna go with. So we're just gonna do this, bounce the first one. and then bounce the other one, and then draw a card and step with Diviner. And if we draw a land, it's literally over because we have the combo set up. Let's hope our opponent just does not kill us next turn, and let's hope this resolves. Let's like seriously hope that this works out. Alright, opponent, please do not board wipe. I'm begging you, please do not board wipe. Please do not board wipe. Please, for the love of everything that is magic, do not board wipe. Alright, so Fires is fine. Fires is fine, completely fine. No board wipe? Alright, Teferi bouncing our Soul Diviner is gonna be very annoying. Like, way too annoying. Alright, so that's fine. Because like we don't have to wait a turn to use this ability. Let's go with Soul Diviner. Please draw a land. Land. That's not a land. That is a land, but it's stopped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 mana. Let's kill Teferi. And just kill Teferi. I could have played Sorin and killed Teferi that way, but let's try to draw into another Teferi and then bounce that Fires so we can delay him just a bit more. We sadly do not get to achieve that cause. I think I'm gonna take the Corpse Churn just in case I need to recur something. And now I think setting up Sorin next turn is good enough because it gets to recur any of our combo pieces if our opponent does combo off, so I think that's good. And we get to draw a card with Soul Diviner. I think we're a bit good in the card advantage territory, so I think we should be fine. And now we just pass. Soul Diviner turned out to be way better than I expected, honestly. So Woe Strider is what we're trying to pull off next turn. Hopefully our opponent does not play a Luca maybe and like another creature and take our Diviner. Opponent, please do not do that. Please do. I don't think you're that type of person, opponent. You're very nice. So don't disappoint me, opponent, please. Kazmina is fine. Alright, opponent seems like he's playing a suboptimal strategy. Actually, Kazmina is not fine because he can Kazmina and then after Kazmina, play Luca. Please no Luca, opponent. Please no Luca, agent. At least if you're playing Luca, please don't be playing Agent of Treachery. Please. For the love of everything, opponent. Please no Luca. No land? No land, so no Luca. No land, no Luca. No land, no Luca. Say it with me, opponent. No land, no Luca. Land? Is it Luca time? No, please don't be Luca time. Please don't be Luca time. Please don't be Luca time. That's super fun. Yes. No Luca. Alright, so opponent is not gonna have a Luca resolve on us, and I think that's gonna be enough to just win the game next turn. Actually, not next turn, the turn after, because we still have to draw into Thassa's Oracle. Or what we could do is try to discard Oracle some way. I don't think there's a way for us to discard. We could have discarded it and then played it with Sorin, but sadly we cannot do that. Let's try to go for the combo. So we're gonna go with Luminous Broodmoth. Thanks, opponent, thanks. And I don't think he knows what I'm trying to do just yet. And now we just go for Woe Strider. And now the combo is officially online. Let's do this. So, this is the loop once again for all of you. The first step is to sacrifice the corridor monitor. Alright, so that's the first step. Remember the steps because you will need them if you ever want to play this deck. So sacrifice the monitor, and now you're gonna untap the Diviner. Alright, so after you untap the Diviner, you can now have this with a flying counter. I don't think we need another one. So right now what you do is you tap your Diviner in order to remove the flying counter from your corridor monitor. And let's see if our opponent is going to make us play it out or not. And now you can just sacrifice corridor monitor to now get it back with a flying counter, which is going to untap our Soul Diviner. Now Soul Diviner does untap, and I hope our opponent does not make us play it out because I do not want to do this. 32 times 3 is 64, 96. I don't want to do this 96 times. Like, this does take 96 clicks. So we scry, we remove the counter. Okay, we have the Thassa's Oracle set up for next turn. We're gonna play an untapped land. And we're just gonna continue our stupid loop. So Woe Strider, sacrifice the monitor. And now after sacrificing the monitor, we're going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to spare you the details if my opponent does let me play it out. I'm just going to skip till the end. And I'll show you the end in a bit.
So Teferi is not something. Actually, I want to just play Teferi that way. We start with this 30 times. Okay, Shatter the Sky. So sacrifice monitor, and then just untap the diviner. Bottom is more Sharders. I think we're going to something major that I know about. I still think we're going to deep enough more Sharders than block. So let's see. Let's keep doing this. Corpse Churn is the lowest amount of time to do this. There's no Corpse Churn. Instead of fleet, that means that I can actually not do this for a lot because I can make myself in Thassa Origin. Everything else done. So my part are done with everything 2 and 2 4 6. Yes, I can do everything. So hold the diviner and monitor. Alright, this monster strike, and trying to right now. We're down to theoretically cards. Just do some times. At least sometimes. Sacrifice monitor. I'm really trying to head off this. That's not that waste. Teferi goes to the bottom of 2. I'm trying to Corpse Churn to make my life much easier. Monitor, and set up the devotion to like have to skip all this. I think so. Let's score the monitor once again. Okay, 26 times. 26 times. I think I'm going to the monitor. Although monitor actually decent because I can get to. I can basically use the devotion and same time with the diviner. I think monitor should match it. The second devotion goes to. We're going to have this obviously state. We're going to have the shimmer. There's no need it. So the diviner draw. Just do. Go on.
Alright, so I think this should be enough to win the game because we have, look at how many Corpse Churns we have. We have 1 Corpse Churn, 2 Corpse Churns, 3 Corpse Churns. Meaning that our deck is down to, theoretically, we're gonna draw a card next turn. If we're not dead, that means we're gonna have 9 less cards to worry about. Meaning we're gonna go down to 6 cards. 6 cards with having 1, 2 corridor monitors and the Soul Diviner means that we have to worry about 2 other less cards, meaning that we only have to worry about 3 cards, and then Thassa's Oracle is just gonna be enough, have enough devotion to win the game. And I could have just went for like the full combo, but our opponent is nice enough to let me do this combo, and I don't want to like waste most of his time because like that's not something nice to do. I'm usually very nice when my opponent is nice, so I'm not gonna force him to sit through all of this. I made sure to make it optimal in a way that I don't waste his time because he was so nice and he allowed us to do all of this. So yes, good things come to you when you're a nice person. Thank you so much, Drum to Bass. If I ever blow up on YouTube and become famous, I'll try to track you down and like give you something as a reward. Thank you so much for being a non-toxic player. We need you these days. So Corpse Churn is what we're going with probably next turn. And this is theoretically fine because we can win. So let's just draw and set up the thing I was talking about. So we're gonna Corpse Churn, wait. So let's do this correctly because I need to make sure that we can win. So Corpse Churn, decline because we don't need anything. Corpse Churn once again. Do we have enough to Thassa's Oracle? I don't think so, but we're gonna try. We don't need to return anything. I mean, monitor is fine to return. I think we should have went for the loop to win. There's no way for us to win without going for the loop, but I don't want to be way too annoying with the opponent. I mean, you all know where this was going to lead to. I think how much devotion do we have to blue right now? 2. Let's see. I think there has to be a way to pull this off because if we Corpse Churn one more time, let's see. So Corpse Churn, I should have not gotten this back because this represented 3 devotion to blue on its own. Do we get anything back? I think we're gonna decline to do that. And yeah, I think we can just -4 Sorin, get back. Wait, let's see. I'm trying to like make this as short as possible for my opponent. If I sacrifice this, I can bring it back with Sorin. Actually, let's just go for the combo. So we're just going to +4. Alright, so we're a bit short on time, so we're gonna try to make this quick. Yes, sure, that's fine. We just need to draw 2 cards and that's over. Just need to draw 2 cards. Alright, so let's not stress this out. Let's just not stress this out. We have enough time to do this. Timer, please. I don't need this kind of energy in my life right now. So we're gonna draw. We're gonna sacrifice the monitor once again. And we're almost done. Opponent, thank you so much for like waiting for us to do all of this. We're almost done, I promise. Soul Diviner on top. Scry, whatever, top, bottom, doesn't matter. Soul Diviner, tap, activate the monitor. And I think that should be enough to win us the game with 1 more. Because our devotion to blue would be 4 and that should be enough to win the game. So thank you so much, opponent, for all of this. Really, you're such a nice person. Thank you so much for everything. Let's see. So corridor monitor last time. Alright, so guys, that's gonna be pretty much it for the video. I think Thassa's Oracle should be enough to win us the game. Good game, opponent. Good game indeed. Worst case, we can just bring back the Oracle. And I think this should be enough. That should be enough. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video made you enjoy Magic a bit more. If it did, please make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Tune in for more Jank decks, and thank you so much for watching my videos. The only thing that kept me going through this like a month of hell in university was me knowing that I'm gonna come back and make content for all of you. So thank you so much for watching and have a nice day.